What's the difference between an adjuster for a carrier and a third-party adjuster like your company?
Third-party carrier is technically a public adjuster. And what that means is that adjuster is only hired by the consumer, so either the home or the business owner, to adjust their specific claim. A carrier adjuster is paid for by the carrier to come out and adjust whatever claim they're handed on their desks, that morning.
Right. Okay, so that is a difference, but I feel like there's more of a difference in that. In my mind, that means that adjuster by the carrier is obviously representing, by design, the insurance company, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, kind of break it down even easier. When you file your taxes, I know that sounds really boring. We just got through tax season, but when you file your taxes, do you go to the IRS and say, "Hey, how much do I owe?" No, you go get a CPA or an accountant or something along those lines.
Good analogy.
I mean, it's no different. You have to in a claim process, you have to prove the loss. It's in the back of your policy. Probably nobody ever reads it, and they just think, well, the insurance company's going to send out an adjuster. I'll just see what they tell me.
That's what we all do.
Absolutely,
right.
Yeah. And frankly, after being on this side of the business and seeing what really happens, I think people are crazy not to at least get another set of eyes from the consumer standpoint.
Okay. So when I'm with an insurance, when I'm waiting for these guys are waiting, what now? So you're telling me I call the insurance company, make a claim, and that guy wants to send out the adjuster. I don't have to take that adjuster.
No. You can request a different one, but at some point that adjuster has to represent the insurance company's interest through that process.
Okay.
So if they were to hire my company, we would work hand in hand with that adjuster.
Okay. So what happens if, what are some telltale signs that, maybe the adjuster's carrier doesn't have my best interests at heart, or that maybe I should really consider doing a third party? I mean, it sounds like I should do it every time, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. The easy one is if they're not accessible, can't get a hold of them, don't return any phone calls. They're not on site within, let's say, first 24 hours, storm situation, maybe 48, 72 hours.
These guys are waiting 3-4 weeks right now. What do you?
We had a client,
not appropriate.
Yeah, we had a client last week that said the adjuster told her on the phone, I don't know when I can get there, but probably the end of next week. This was a Monday. And literally the hail came through her roof. And completely, it was raining in the living room. She can't live in the house like that.
No.
And she's got to wait for 2 weeks till the adjuster can hop a flight from Tampa to get out here. I mean, that's crazy.
So how come nobody knows? I feel like I never talked to anyone except for John, because he's an independent and he works with guys like you because you help the homeowners. Yeah. I feel like people don't know about this like they should. You're
absolutely right. Most of my day is spent educating the general public on what their options are available in this situation. I mean, think about this. When you never want to file a claim. No. The insurance company sells you the policy hoping you never have to utilize it. Right. You buy the policy hoping you never have to utilize it. Something happens and you go, oh crap, what do I do now?
Right.
Let me try to scramble to find that 30-page policy where it tells me how to handle this.
Well, and to be fair, generally speaking, the insurance company adjusters are generally very fair. But that there is a small percentage that are not, and that's where it's appropriate to contact somebody like Benny.
Well, but also, even if they are fair, but they're so far behind and backed up for 2 or 3 weeks, it doesn't matter how fair you are,
Correct.
right?
That's right.
So the difference must be, though, like when an adjuster, I don't have to pay. So somebody like you, I probably have to pay up front.
No. You only pay us a percentage on what we collect for you. So there's no cost all the way through. Right. There's no cost whatsoever all the way through. I mean, a lot of times I meet people and they say, well, it's too good to be true. That doesn't make any sense. There's got to be a catch. The catch is that we got to go to work for you. I mean, when you file a claim, you've now entered into a business agreement with your insurance company. So you've got to prove the loss, and you've got to figure out a way to do that.